Howdy, howdy, my beautiful Taurus. How you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, honey, we're going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading, Taurus, for October 2021, darling. So if you find any tarot cards that resonate with you in this weekly horoscope reading today, be sure to let me know in the comments below which cards resonate with you. As well, remember, Taurus, it does not matter what your identity is. He, she, they, them, anything inside that spectrum, outside of that spectrum. It's your business, not mine, remember. So if you do find some cards that resonate with you, let me know in the comments below which cards resonate and how. Also, if you enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibe, I would appreciate it, Taurus, if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot. And yeah, finally, the last thing I want to say, rather, Taurus, is that if you'd like to book a private personal reading with me, my website's always linked down below, simplyvelca.com. And yeah, let's just jump into your weekly reading here today, darling. Let's see what's going on for your week of October, Taurus. We're going to be doing a general spread initially, and then we'll just allow the cards to take us on the journey that it needs to be taken us on, darling. But first and foremost, my darling Taurus, we're going to do a vibe check, darling, of what the energy is going to be like for this week for you, darling. You know, see what's up. And the card came out quickly, and you guys had the World card come out for you, Taurus. Achievement and fulfillment. So I like this energy a lot for you, Taurus, because this lets me know whatever it is that you've been working on for, whenever the World card comes in, it refers to something that's been like a life cycle for you. So whether this is a relationship in your life, Taurus, whether this is a job, darling, it's something that you've been putting some energy into, darling. And I feel as if, especially based off of your starting cards here, with the Ace of Swords, Taurus, the Temperance card, as well as the Queen of Cups here. This lets me know for many, I would say about like 80% of you Tauruses, this reading's more so going to be referring to y'all's, something usually referring to either like your main focus, right? Something that you've been keeping your eye on the prize for quite some time. Maybe you've been trying to get a promotion at your job. And also in terms of social, Taurus, this is like a message of where it's just relationships in your life coming into a nice completion, but almost as if it's like a relationship that you've been really patient with, trying to really work things out, or seeing things through to the end. It just feels like it's a sense of up leveling, Taurus. I get a lot of positive energy with this, especially with the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords is like a card of where you can't really go wrong with it, right? It's that card of where I want you to think about it as where it's like right before you go out the door, you take your Ace of Swords, and it's just like you're always going to win, darling. So I like this a lot for you. This is a very positive start for y'all's reading here. I do see with this Temperance card here, this has been something that's been long in the making as well with this world energy. So really, Taurus, I would say right off the bat, this is a time for you guys to really start finding ways to put closures to things. Start finding ways to like wrapping things up as well. Maybe some of you guys, Taurus, have been dealing with a little bit of perfectionist, being a little bit too much of a perfectionist with something, or wanting to have things just be at like 110% rather than being okay with it being at like 90. Does that make sense? Because it does feel as if for some of you guys, you might be struggling with a sense of too high of a standard, or like too high of an expectation rather for this situation, Taurus. But overall, I like this a lot. With this Ace of Swords here, I do also see you guys really just like a lot of doors opening up for you, because I keep on hearing like a creaky door, and everyone else in this house is sleeping, darling. So I know it's nothing in this house, or at least it better not be in this house, darling, because we'll be having to do pause this video real quick and handle business, darling. But yeah, Taurus, I just see like doors opening for you based off of this World card coming in, like in the sense of what just like a next like up leveling, really. I won't be really surprised, Taurus, if we see like a Eight of Pentacles for you as well in this reading. So yeah, let's dive deeper into this. Let's get some clarifiers, darling. Let's see what other insight we can get. We have we have the Four of Swords clarifying your Ace of Swords, with the Page of Swords clarifying your Temperance card, Taurus, and then the Six of Wands clarifying your Queen of Cups. So fabulous. For my regulars, Tauruses, y'all know that the Six of Cups is my favorite card that's outside of the major arcana, because this is kind of like your riches and fame card. This is like by definition, it's the card of victory, public recognition. The spotlight's on you, the focus is on you, Taurus. With the Page of Swords coming in clarifying this Temperance card, And this Four of Swords clarifying the Ace of Swords, it does give me this sense, Taurus, of where I feel like you were kind of like losing hope on this. Almost, you guys are starting, like, maybe there was like a really dark period just beforehand where you were just like, maybe this isn't going to work out. Maybe this relationship is for nothing, or maybe all this work that I've been doing was for nothing, right? You know, because I do get this sense of just like you might have felt like you've been wasting your time, and you just been like a little sitting duck here, just waiting, like things just feeling out of your control. So I really see things working out in your favor, Taurus. It's like, again, like I just keep on hearing like doors like opening and closing. I'm now being shown doors being opened and you walking through them, Taurus. And so I really just see this as like a nice phase coming in for you guys, Taurus. So I like this a lot for y'all. Now, Taurus, let's get into some further cards now, darling, right? Let's get into some further predictions for you guys. I want to see a little bit on how your journey is going currently. We have the Six of Cups coming in here with the, let me move these cards, darling, with the Ten of Swords, as well as, Taurus, the King of Pentacles coming in here. So I won't be surprised, Taurus, if for many of you guys, it's like this period of struggle for you guys is like coming to an end, right? Because again, I keep on seeing with that World card here, and now with that Ten of Swords, like the Ten of Swords is usually referring, like Ten represents closures to cycles, Taurus. And then with that Six of Cups here, that's that sense of like something from the past, something that you've had history with. King of Pentacles, it's leading to like this sense of stability, like building something up. So I really want to be surprised, Taurus. This, like, you know, I want to show a case in this card with the Six of Cups where it's just like it starts out as a little boy and their golden retriever, and then now they're an adult and that golden retriever, right? So it does give to me this sense of like a long-term struggle. I actually want to go out on the limb here, Taurus, and feel as if like it's like the constraints that you've been having like mentally, because I am now being shown like someone's brain and like chains around someone's brain being shackled down. I would almost even say you guys have like evolved in some way, Taurus. You guys have evolved and now are like being a little bit more unapologetically yourself, feeling a lot more empowered in what it is that you've been doing. Ten of Swords here is, I feel like you guys are overcoming traumas. This is giving me very much so like overcoming traumas, overcoming stuff that like generational issues here, right? Breaking cycles that's been part of like your family or just been part of your history, Taurus. Maybe you always had just been in the sense of like very unfulfilling relationships, or maybe you are like the first of your family going into college, or the first in your family trying to, you know, be like a millionaire. Like, because I feel like big accomplishments for you, like, especially with that World card. Again, like I'm going to keep referencing this, Taurus, just because I feel like this World card just goes so much deeper than just like a simple cycle, especially with that Six of Cups. Like this is giving me like very much so like childhood dreams, something that you told yourself for years and years and years of what you wanted to see for yourself, what you wanted to accomplish in your life. And so I like this a lot for you, Taurus. Again, it's just like, because it's usually I can get like a very good sense, Taurus, of like what this is covering. But in this sense here, I just feel like the main subject that we're covering here is like for whatever you've been wanting to accomplish, or like whatever your childhood dreams or goals that you've been wanting to accomplish, they're coming into fruition. Now you're finally getting like this period of struggle that the Ten of Swords refers to as Taurus is coming to an end, and you guys are up leveling to this next phase, right? And it's almost this sense now you're looking around, be like, oh wait, this actually could be real. Like this actually could be my future, right? Maybe it's always just been like that sense of daydreaming for you, but like no, Taurus, it seems like you guys are actually making it come to reality. I love this. We have the Ace of Wands coming in here, clarifying the Six of Cups. That's powerful, darling. The World card coming in here with that Ten of Swords, Taurus. And then the Judgment card coming in here with this King of Pentacles. Truly, Taurus, I feel as if be on the lookout for like whatever sign is going to be coming in, because I do feel like you guys are going to be receiving a sign of like an affirming sign of being like, okay, I'm on the right path. you know, your things are just starting to turn in your favor. I'm being shown the Wheel of Fortune now. So it's like maybe the wheels of fortune in your life are now starting to turn more so in your favor, things working out better, right? With that World card referencing to that Ten of Swords, darling, I really do feel as if your period of struggle, Taurus, is just really coming to an end. And it's through this coming to an end, Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, or yeah, with that Six of Cups, I think I called this Six of Wands initially, my bad. Taurus, I just feel as if something that, like, it's just like this sense of childhood. I keep on hearing just like childhood dream, something that you just had like for your, like that you've been aspiring to be or accomplishing is just really just coming to like actually feeling like it's going to be like a reality for you, Taurus. And this Judgment card with this King of Pentacles, whatever interests, like whatever happens, Taurus, like you're really taking action. You're really building up the, putting the building blocks towards like this very strong empire of you. That's why I want to say it's just like, I feel like maybe you guys are like either like being the first of your family to like trying to become like a millionaire. I'm not saying you guys are going to become a millionaire like during this week, obviously, Taurus, that takes a lot of time, but I feel like you're on the path to becoming that, right? You're on the path of being the first of your family to go to college. Like I feel like you're raising the bar, you're raising the standard for those that are around you, even if it's not family, maybe just like your circle of friends or what have you. Like I feel like you're just really just raising the bar for what is possible. And I feel like you're even going to be impressing yourself as well. Now it is based off of action, Taurus, right? Remember, this is not going to just be placed on in front of you. Like I just feel as if like the opportunities, things are starting to work out nicely, which is very fabulous, especially during this time of retrograde. Taurus, you guys are really thriving. So let's continue on with this, Taurus. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming in here, the Devil card coming in, as well as the Tower card. Did I show you guys these cards? I don't think I did, Taurus. So, yeah, I do feel as if whatever this struggle here, that's where this Tower moment is coming in, Taurus, right? You know, whatever this Devil is, whether you guys, you know, maybe some of you guys, you've been like what's been keeping you back from accomplishing those big goals, those big dreams, Taurus, was like maybe like your weight, or maybe some of you guys had like a smoking problem or a habit of some type. Maybe for some of you guys, the Devil was like some type of person in your life as well, right? Whatever that, you know, I want you to think of the Devil, Taurus, as a card of like that was just like really limiting for y'all's lives, really limiting you, slowing you down towards getting to your Ace of Pentacles, the main thing that you've been wanting to accomplish, right? Your main objective, as I always like to say. And with that Tower card, it just brings in this nice sense of just destruction. It's just like, and the Tower card is like, you know, it's like the act of God, right? Now, whatever God you choose to believe in, darling, that's what have you. But, you know, it's usually in the artwork with the Tower, it's like the lightning striking, because it's just like one of those, it's not really in anyone's control. It's just like one of those acts of God. Does that make sense? I hope I'm like using the proper verbiage for what I'm trying to express here. But I feel like you guys get it, Taurus. Temperance card coming in here on the Ace of Pentacles. So you guys have been really patient trying to do this. Like that's why I just feel like this has been something that you've been telling yourself since you were a child. The thing that you've been always having on, like the thing that you've always been wishing for on your birthdays when you see 11/11. Like I just feel like you've been wishing for this for such a long time, Taurus, and you've been patient with this. You have the Three of Wands here with the Devil card, and then the Seven of Wands here with the Tower card. So I would say a pretty hefty portion of you guys. It's almost as if you guys are, for a hefty portion, it's like whatever this Devil was, I feel like maybe for some people is like your environment, or maybe there was like certain people in your life that like instilled this doubt or instilled this perspective in you, this mindset that wasn't really fruitful for you. So I really wouldn't be surprised if there's some people that end up leaving your life in a way. But again, you know, with the Seven of Wands, you're setting the example. People are like, you really aren't just like, I know this sounds just so like grandiose and what have you, like, hey, can you like take a step back and acknowledge my verbiage in this, Taurus? But I like all these cards just set the premise of where it's just like you are doing things that people wish they could accomplish. So yeah, take that as you will, Taurus. I really like this starting portion for you guys. So let's feed these cards to Miss Aretha Franklin, darling, and then to Miss Barbara Walters, Taurus, and then we're gonna get into your spirit guide messages, see what insight we have for you there. We have the Death card coming in here, Taurus, with the Nine of Wands, as well as the Page of Cups coming in, Taurus. Okay, girl. Okay, darlings. So, Taurus, with that Death card, it's like that's kind of been the main theme here, right? I've continuously have said, like, something's coming to an end, right? Something's closing off, but it's like with that door closing, it's still like in the same path that you're on. So in the same field of subject, whatever that death is, whatever that closure is, it's like you're so close, right? That Nine of Wands, you're so close to finishing this journey. Because I like to see the Nine of Wands as like the individual who's on their way to become the Queen of Wands, right? To really claim their power and really be in their essence. It's due to the fact of this Page of Cups coming in here, Taurus. It's the sense of like, for some people, we can't neglect by definition, the Page of Cups refers to as like a new person coming into your life. So if this is all about relationships, I really feel as if whether it's platonic or romantic, there's like, if you're like, no, I would, especially with that, what I was saying before with that Seven of Wands, I feel like if you are having people leave your life, Taurus, it's going to be quickly replaced. But even just outside of that, I feel like that's kind of like a side pin to this. The main narrative to this, Taurus, is about Page of Cups representing new opportunities as well. This is the door that I was talking about, that I was referring to this entire time, Taurus. And it's the thing that you've been working so hard on. Again, Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior, the thing that you've been trying to persevere. Like you've been just keeping, like you've been telling yourself since you're a kid, you're just like, no, I'm going to be the first millionaire. I'm going to be the first, like whatever. It doesn't have to be finances, right? But I feel like for many of you guys, it's like the first in your family to like start your own business or going to college. Like I feel like it's in that field. But let me know what it is about, Taurus. Like I feel like you're just setting the example and really, yeah, you get the point. Seven of Swords. So yeah, with that Seven of Swords, it's like this sense of like, if it is a person, it's like this sense of distrustful energy, this sense of an energy that was really cutting to you. And so it's just like, it makes me like tilt my head, Taurus, and it's just like, well, why is this energy involved? Maybe it's like a toxic family member and that's why they were involved. Like I felt like that if it is about a person that is in closure to, I feel like there is like some deep like family or just like long committed relationship or something. I don't know. Two of Pentacles here with the Nine of Wands, and then the Queen of Pentacles here. So we have that King of Pentacles, now the Queen of Pentacles coming in as well. So as you continue, because Pentacle energy is your energy, Taurus, Earth energy, and Taurus being an Earth sign, darling, which I'm sure most of you know, it's like the further that you encapsulate your King of Pentacles, obviously gender don't matter, darling. It's more so like the archetype of you being more bossed up. The King of Pentacles is very self-assured and building up something, Taurus. It's like the further that you claim your essence. Queen of Pentacles being on top of your Page of Cups is a powerful message in that you're attracting like your counterpart. If this is again about a person, Taurus, but I acknowledge not everyone's life is in this sense of social. But like the Queen of Pentacles is just this sense of the other part of you that completes you, right? And so even if it's like this sense of like maybe you haven't felt really whole until you got into the college that you wanted to get into, or until like you started that business, there was always that thing missing, that part of you that was missing that you weren't really sure how to really go about doing. So again, I heard again by like the acts of God, and normally my readings I like to stray away from beliefs outside of like spirit guides and ancestors and all that, Taurus, just because I acknowledge everyone's beliefs are going to be different. But I just keep like acts of God from universe, source, whatever you want to call it. I just feel as if this would be like the time of like miracles, I would say, for you, Taurus, which again, I think is just powerful and just fabulous, darling, just because during retrograde, many people are like withering away and being a victim to this energy, but I see you guys really thriving, Taurus, truly. So now, darling Tauruses, let's get into how people are perceiving you at this time. This is going to be the interesting portion, because I feel like for some of you guys, we're going to be capturing the essence of that devil, if that devil's a person. Page of Pentacles coming in here. We've consistently had Earth energy in here. King of Swords with the Two of Cups. So this is giving me very much so a person, Taurus. You've already connected to them for sure with that Two of Cups. You've connected to them before. King of Swords here, you know, it could be an air sign, but I don't ever like getting into those specifics when it comes to a general reading, darling. I like to see the King of Swords more so as just like someone who's a lot more reserved. Yeah, a lot more reserved and not really showing any type of emotion. Maybe you've tried connecting to them in the past and it just never really worked out, or it's just like talking to a wall because I'm being shown a brick wall now, darling. And this Page of Pentacles, I do feel as if that was like the main issue, just like lack of communication, or maybe you just weren't sure about Two of Pentacles being in the back of the deck of this one as well. Maybe Taurus, you never could really quite figure out like, maybe you've like always wanted to connect to this person, but because they never gave you anything, like you didn't even know if they even liked you or not. I don't know. It's like this sense of where it's like, you know them, you connected to them, but I just feel like it's not as depthful as you wanted it to be, just due to like how their personality is, right? I just heard brother. So I don't know, like brother or like father figure, Taurus. Obviously that's going to be for some specifics, not all of you guys, because not all of you guys Tauruses have brothers, but or fathers. But it's interesting. So what are their intentions? Star card coming in on the Page of Pentacles. Hierophant coming in. Yeah, you guys have history. Hierophant here on the King of Swords. Three of Cups here on the Two of Cups. And then one more. Chariot card coming in here. So their intentions towards you, Taurus, is... I feel like it's good intentions, honestly. Good intentions. I really want to say it's someone from the past. Maybe you haven't really talked to them too much. I don't feel like anything necessarily like was like a fight or anything, Taurus. Maybe you just haven't heard from them really much in a long time. I see them reaching out, Taurus. I see them reaching out with that Three of Cups. Maybe it's like due to whether it's like you introduce like around the same timing as like when you get closer with like a new person entering your life, or maybe like for some of you guys, it's like this person has like a marriage announcement or something is what I heard as well, and they want to tell you the good news, or like something happening in like your all circle, like family or something. I don't know, because I keep getting very specific messages and I want to go into those narratives, but at the same time it's like I feel like I would have to do like specific readings just for each narrative, like a different video for each one, because I feel like there's just so much to unpack with that. But yeah, Taurus, like very, very fabulous reading for you guys. Very refreshing, honestly, for me to get into. So thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to do this for you guys. Let me know what this is all about, darling. Let me know what it is that you guys are becoming the first of your family, the first of your friends, or what have you. Like, I really do feel like strongly you guys are on the path. It's been like a childhood dream of y'all's for like, whether it's like college or again, millionaire or business of some type, right? I feel like it's big. You guys are doing something big. And while it's not going to happen overnight, as I'm sure you know, you guys are definitely going to be receiving some really affirming signs towards that it's actually possible for you to accomplish this, which you already knew this, right? That's why you've been so patient and working so hard on this, because you can't conceptualize a future where it's not that reality, right? So I love you so much, Taurus. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this weekly October horoscope reading for you, darling. Let me know in the comments below what cards resonated. Give this video a like and subscribe, darling. And if you'd like to book a private personal reading with me, SimplyVelca.com. Follow my social medias, darling, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that, just being SimplyVelca, honey. And I'll connect with you sometime in the near future. Bye, Taurus.